The world's biggest sport didn't begin inside a stadium. It didn't begin beneath floodlights in front of roaring crowds or with perfectly painted white lines stretching across manicured grass. It began with something much quieter. Somewhere, thousands of years ago, a child wandered a little farther than usual. The ground beneath bare feet was uneven, scattered with stones worn smooth by rivers that had been flowing long before humans ever arrived. One careless step nudged a rounded rock forward. It rolled. The child followed. Then, almost instinctively, another kick sent it farther across the open land. It is such an ordinary moment that history almost refuses to notice it. No witnesses recorded it. No monument remembers it. There was no celebration, no invention, no announcement that a new game had entered the world. Yet some of the most important changes in human history never looked important while they were happening. They began as accidents, repeated often enough that they slowly became tradition. Most people imagine football beginning in England during the 19th century, when official rules were finally written and clubs began to appear across the country. That story is true, but it is also incomplete. Long before football became organized, before stadiums, before trophies, before professional athletes, humans had already discovered something far more fundamental. They had discovered the simple pleasure of making an object move with nothing more than their feet. That instinct may sound trivial. It wasn't. Evolution rarely rewards behaviors that waste energy without purpose. For prehistoric humans, every movement demanded calories that were difficult to replace. Every hunt carried risk. Every journey consumed precious strength. If an activity survived generation after generation despite offering no immediate survival advantage, it usually provided something far more valuable than entertainment. It strengthened bodies. It sharpened coordination. It built trust between individuals. Without realizing it, play was quietly preparing humans for survival. Archaeologists cannot identify the exact first kick. They never will. Organic materials disappear. Footprints vanish beneath thousands of years of wind and rain. History preserves civilizations more easily than moments. Yet researchers studying ancient societies continue noticing the same pattern appearing again and again. Wherever humans settled, games eventually appeared beside survival. They were not distractions from life. They became part of it. Imagine standing beside an early human camp as evening approaches. The day's hunt is finished. Fires begin to glow beneath a darkening sky. Adults repair tools while children wander nearby with curiosity that has not yet been shaped by responsibility. One of them notices a round stone lying near the edge of the camp. A gentle kick sends it rolling across the ground. Another child runs after it. Soon, several are laughing as the stone changes direction between bare feet. For a brief moment, the constant pressure of survival gives way to something uniquely human, the joy of shared play. What makes this scene remarkable is not the object itself. Stones had existed for billions of years. Feet had carried humans across continents. The extraordinary moment was the connection between them. A meaningless object had suddenly acquired purpose because the human mind transformed movement into play. That same imagination would eventually create music, language, mathematics, and civilization itself. Before humans changed the world, they first learned how to change the meaning of ordinary things. But stones have limits. They are heavy. They bounce unpredictably. They bruise feet and lose momentum quickly across rough ground. The game could only grow so far before its own equipment became the obstacle. And somewhere, perhaps through necessity, perhaps through curiosity, someone looked beyond the stone and imagined something better.